We have some great news amid the baby. The largest plant in the U.S. has now restarted formula production, but it could take weeks before families actually start seeing that relief. And it's been circulating online, causing problems for mothers and their unborn babies and the babies they're feeding. So we're joined now by Christine Baumgart. She's a lactation consultant at the Hospital of Central Connecticut. Check in and see, there's been so much information about this. Can you tell me a little bit about what you think the biggest problem is?
Yeah, so families are extremely stressed right now, those with young children, those thinking about feeding their babies once they get here due to this formula shortage. And one of the pieces of information that we have seen rampant on social media is encouraging moms to start baby is born. And this goes by several names. It can be called colostrum harvesting. It can be antenatal breast milk expression. Some people will call it prenatal pumping. But what we really want people to know is that there are risks associated with this practice.
Yeah, so let us know what can happen to an expecting mother if they're trying to.
There's not a lot of great research behind the practice of colostrum harvesting. What we do know is that in order for a mom's body to release her milk, she has to release a hormone called oxytocin. And oxytocin is the same hormone that's going to contract her uterus to stimulate labor and deliver her baby. So when you are colostrum harvesting, you're also increasing your risk of preterm delivery. You're increasing that risk even higher if you're already at a high risk for an early delivery, or if you're using your breast pump. So we really encourage anybody to wait until they are 37 weeks or further along in their pregnancy before they consider this practice, and also only to use hand expression rather than breast pumping to make sure that they are practicing it as safely as possible if they do so choose.
Right, really.
We have had cases recently where moms have initiated pumping very early, several weeks early, and now their babies are in the neonatal intensive care unit. So we want to avoid that at all costs.
Absolutely. And I know we're out of time, but real quick, where should mothers get reliable information about planning ahead?
211 has great information about formula feeding. If you're trying to find your formula, if you are wondering whether this is safe for you, talk to your obstetrician or reach out to one of the lactation consultants at your local hospital.
Christine, thank you so much for sharing your time.